This is Simply Uncensored.
What's going on, listeners? Thank you. If it's your first time listening, we got a great show for you. Anyways, boys, I got to tell you a weird story that happened to me today. Um, so I was talking to my mom, right?
My mom.
Is your mom
To
hot?
my mom.
Eh.
I wouldn't say so.
Eh.
Eh.
I wouldn't say so. But anyways, no. We were talking about, oh God, what were we talking about? I don't know, something having to do with Trump. Oh no, I was talking about how I had this conversation with this fat feminist at my school, but that's a story for another day. Anyways, Mom called me racist.
Shit, dude, I get called racist like every other day. Let's be real.
I know, so do I, but
If
I'm
you're
really
white,
not
you're
that
racist.
racist.
I mean,
That's kind of how it goes.
I know this.
You're right.
but it's sad when it's coming from someone that, like,
Your mom.
you know.
My mom.
Yeah.
My
It's like,
mom called me
what?
racist. Oh my god.
Mom called me racist.
Oh my
No,
God.
but pretty much.
Did
So anyways, yeah.
it hurt your feelings?
A little bit, because I mean, obviously I'm not like not used to getting called that phrase. I would consider myself Republican, and I am on Twitter, not through my account, but people still know my views on Twitter, and it gets kind of rough sometimes.
From what you just said, you're Republican, you're on Twitter,
Yeah.
you're probably a racist.
Yep.
What more,
Exactly.
what more can you want? So what's up, viewers? We already are getting into political shit. I love it. So we're back with episode 18 today. We're talking about the Mandela Effect. We'll get into that a little bit later. I want to remind everybody, go to simplyuncensored.com. Brand new website. Well, fairly new now. It's getting kind of old. It's got all our platforms on it, so you can find us on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, whatever. You fucking name it, we're on there. Obviously, you've heard the new intro, because I've got it in the beginning of this episode here. Tell us what you think, and then we got a new logo possibly coming as well. So Simply Uncensored, making moves. So you wanna
Making
keep
moves, boys.
right? Yeah, you wanna keep around, stick
As,
around, keep
as the
around.
famous Cardi B once said, we're making money moves.
Money.
Oh.
So before we
Cardi
jump
B,
into Mandela Effect, I want to talk a little bit about Canada. So on October 17th of 2018, Canada made
Yesterday.
weed completely legal.
Fucking A.
Yep.
It's about time.
Dude, I saw some things. I heard some things on the radio about that today. Apparently, you like now. Well, not now because it's not fully enacted yet, but in the near future, I think they said April, you're literally going to be able to go to a website, buy weed, and have it mailed to your house.
Well, no, hold up, because you can only buy it on the website right now. You can't
Yeah,
buy it in
yeah,
the
yeah,
stores.
yeah.
So as of right now, you can only buy it on the website and get it shipped to your home. And then come April,
Oh,
they'll have
what?
stores where you can physically go in. So it's the other way around.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
So yeah, so
Damn, that's
unless
better.
you can ship it somewhere right now, we can't
That's
go
awesome.
over there and get it because we
Yeah,
can't.
we can.
Well,
We just got to stay there.
well, yeah, where are we gonna ship it to? The fucking hotel room?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you do have a point there, but I mean,
Go to the reception desk.
Fuck
Fucking
it.
yeah, I got a package back there for Simply Uncensored.
Some
Oh,
of
what
the-
is it?
Well,
Oh, a
it's-
fucking couple pounds of weed.
Some of that
No
hippie
big
hay.
well, I'd imagine that it doesn't really smell. If they're sending it through the mail, it's going to be pretty sealed.
I don't know.
That's what I'd imagine.
We'll figure it out. We'll go over to Canada when they
Yeah.
have stores and shit. We can just go light it up.
I did think
We'll keep you informed.
I thought it was funny. Somebody got I saw it on the news. Somebody got a DUI like an hour after it was legalized for driving while
Oh,
high.
God. That's got to be a huge thing that's going to start happening.
That's a bummer.
How do they
Yeah.
determine how high they are, though?
I don't know. I guess you got a blunt in your mouth. You're high.
Yeah, maybe
Smoking
if your
while
car smells
driving,
like
that's
weed
the
and your
limit
eyes
right
are
there.
super red.
I like
don't know.
like I
I
like
think
the
there are
smoke while I
some
drive
tests.
though. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
It's relaxing.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, Jess. But anyways, yeah, James, to your point, there actually are some tests. I believe there's like a test where they shine a light into your eye. Also, a test where they can test your saliva to see how much THC is in your blood. But I think those are still very, what's the word really? Not, not advanced enough.
I don't
New.
know. I trust Canada not to
Yeah,
fuck it
new.
up. So at least it's not, America
I
trying
don't.
it, because America would fuck this shit up so goddamn fast. It would be gone like that, and it would never be touched again. So I'm glad Canada's being the first one to try it, because I think they're nice enough and civil enough to actually make it work and not abuse the fuck out of it. Fingers crossed, knock on wood.
Oh my god, fuck Canada.
I'm jealous. Those fuckers are weird though. They drink milk out of bags. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah, no, Canada. I don't like Canada, and this just makes me not like them more because I'm jealous of them now.
Wait, are you as
For
opposed to
one thing.
Americans? Because Americans are fucking whacks.
Huh?
Eh?
Like, how you fucking gonna hate on Canada and hate on the people because they drink out of bags, but then you look at what the fuck we're doing as a country.
No. I don't hate on them because of just that. It's a lot of other things, mostly having to do with politics. So I don't really hate the Canadian people.
Canadians are great.
Actually, Canada's a great place. I've been there a few times. Oh man, it is great.
Canada, yeah, it is. Anything else going on?
But then again, so
Anything
is
else
Michigan.
fucking major fucking going on at this time?
Stock market sucks.
Oh, I got a real quick story on the stock market for you guys.
All right, make it quick.
Real quick, my boss comes over to me at work today because I told him that I trade in stocks. He comes over to work today and he's like, he tells me the story. Apparently, like his daughter, so my cousin has cystic fibrosis, which is a disease in the lungs. Anyways, ended up investing money into a company that is doing research for them, research for cystic fibrosis. I forget exactly what it's called, but anyways, they he bought in when it was like $2 a share, and today, literally today, while the whole stock market is just plummeting everywhere I look, his stock went up over 400% in one day.
Well, when something goes down, something is also going up. So he got on the right side of that stock market.
Fuck, what a
But
guy.
yeah, he's also he's been invested in that for like 8 months. He just completely forgot about it, and then it just shoots up today. And he found out about it, and I was like, damn.
Well, good
They
for him.
must have had a patent. I think that's what it was. I think they had a patent that got passed.
How
But
much-
either way,
how much did they
over
pull in?
400%. I don't know. I didn't really look into the company that much. I just heard the story. But I'm pretty sure they're just like a small research company,
Damn.
medical research. But
Good for
either
him.
way,
All right,
Yeah.
boys. So let's jump into the Mandela Effect here, because I'm sure we have a lot to talk about on this. We got a bunch of examples to give. So I want to start off with what the fuck the Mandela Effect even is. So I was telling people at work, that we're gonna do this podcast, the Mandela Effect. I'm like, what the hell is that? So I'm sitting there having to try to explain to them, like, honestly, I haven't done any research yet. Let me just give you some examples. And that's how I explained them to them. But then I got the
Yeah.
chance to finally do some research and finally figure out why the fuck it happens and all that fun stuff. And it's actually it's quite fucking interesting. Um, so the definition that you get when you first type in the Mandela effect uh, is I guess sums it up the best that I can see. Have you ever been convinced that something is a particular way, but then you later discover that you remembered it all wrong? That is the Mandela effect. It's a collective form of a bunch of people that all think that something happened a certain way, but in reality, it's completely different. Mandela effect.
yeah, that's true.
It's quite mind fucking.
Go ahead, Jess.
There's a bunch of weird examples, and the one that freaked me out the most because I didn't even know this was different until I read it today was apparently it's not mirror mirror on the wall. I guess it's magic mirror on the wall. I never knew that.
Yeah, from
Damn.
Snow White. Yep. Mirror, mirror
Damn,
on the wall.
I didn't
How
know-
long has everyone been thinking it was mirror?
I still
mirror
say
on
it
the wall?
is mirror mirror on the wall.
But it's not.
The theory is
Yeah,
we've
it
been
is.
switching in between reality, so we're just in a different one than when we started.
Well, it's crazy because what I came up with is the Mandela effect was it was nothing until 2010, supposedly. So 8 years ago is when it first popped up, and then that's when people started, posting on the internet like, "Hey, I remember it this way, but it really happened this way. And then, people all come in and start thinking about it. Well, no, you're right. I do remember it that way either as well. And that's what started the Mandela Effect.
Hmm.
And the reason why it's called the Mandela Effect was most people thought that Nelson Mandela had died during the 1980s, when in reality, Mandela was freed in 1990 and then passed away in 2013. But people still remember to this day, remembering clips of his funeral and remembering that he died. But he didn't. He died in 2013. And that's where the Mandela Effect got its name and first started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking that up. Yeah, no, I remember talking this. I don't think it was with you guys. I think it was with someone else. But yeah, Mandela Effect. People remember his funeral. People remember all these famous people talking at his funeral about him. And then it ends up he dies like 15 years after his funeral, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like, what's going on
we
here?"
thought he already died.
He's been dead for a while
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Oh, he just died, what? Was that 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Um, come on,
2013.
Wikipedia. Yeah,
I mean, there is
5 years ago.
several
Yeah.
weird, like, I guess examples of this, but there is a few logical reasons for it. There's like, the brain does some weird things, and I think there's a few, I don't know what they call, like, they don't really understand why it works, why it happens, and this is one of those things.
Hmm.
Our brain just makes up stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
got
have
some.
heard that before.
I've got some stuff to talk about later, and we'll get into it near the end of the podcast too, because I personally don't necessarily believe in the Mandela effect. I like to know that there is a science behind it, so I tried to do as much research as I could on that. But I want to do that later. I want to put that at the end of the podcast here.
Yeah, I mean, we got to
Okay.
talk about it first.
Oh yeah, that's,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
It's a weird kind of thing. This is a little bit different, but the thing that kind of has me kind of confused is like deja vu. It's sort of like this, but deja vu kind of is something that's always kind of sort of confused me.
Hmm. Yeah, deja vu's weird.
It's
Yeah,
I don't like it.
yeah, because I mean that's the concept of like a different dimension or some shit like that. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing, where something happened in a different dimension, the same as it happened in reality, and that's where you feel deja vu quotation marks. You can't see it, listeners, but I'm
yeah,
doing it.
and I guess in theory it would be those two realities like getting closer than normal. In theory, quote on air quotes.
Right, passing through each other, some shit like that. I mean, no one knows really. Like, there's no scientific fact about it. There's no fucking any evidence of it by any means.
Yeah, you can't prove it because if you needed to prove it, you just need to build a time machine, and then if you have a time machine, you already know that it's real. So I mean, there's no way to prove it or
Well,
disprove
there
it.
is the one thing I did see that before we get into disproving it with science, one thing that I saw that does
Hmm.
point in the direction like it's possible with deja vu and the Mandela effect is quantum physics actually kind of they do believe that there's realities. I think they sit on top of each other, but there's no way to really
Mm.
like interchange
Oh.
those. So they really can't prove it, but quantum physics, air quote again, says that there are more realities that we just don't know about and can't see.
Yep.
I definitely believe it, 100%. I believe it more than I believe in fucking Jesus. In all honesty,
There you go.
yeah, no, I believe in a different dimension. There's a lot of
Parallel universes.
theories out there. Yeah, a lot of theories out there, and parallel universe is one of them. Where it's if you can prove me wrong, go for it. Please do. But until that day, I will forever believe that there are parallel universes out there.
And alternate realities.
Fucking who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
Who the fuck
I
knows?
think that's true. Also, this gets along the lines of like universal, like what you guys are talking about. Um, if the universe is really that big, the odds that there's an exact Earth planet with a near exact copy of you, it has to be kind of big. If the Earth is, or not the Earth, if the universe is, 10 to the 26, 10 to the 26th power.
It's
So, I
it's
don't know.
massive.
Either way. Yeah, if it's that massive, my main point is if it's that massive, then like what's to say that there's not an exact copy of you living the exact life on the other side of the universe that made maybe like two or three different decisions than you did.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Bum bum bum. Maybe that's where you get the Mandela effect
There's
from.
there's one
Maybe.
alternate reality out there where James didn't wreck his car and he's really happy right now.
Yeah.
I don't even talk about it because that wreck paid off my car, so I came out on top. I just towed the car over to my mom's, and we're gonna start working on it this weekend. Hopefully, I get that bitch fixed for half the price that they fucking gave me for it. So I might come out a couple grand on top out of this.
Damn.
Oh
Good for
my
you.
Gosh.
We'll see. We'll see. So, anyways, back to the Mandela effect, guys. We always get off topic. That should
Yeah,
be
we
in our
don't need to
fucking
talk
intro,
about
in all honesty.
fraud.
So basically, to sum it up, the Mandela effect is a phenomenon in which a large segment of the population misremembers a significant event or shares a memory of an event that did not actually occur. That in itself is the Mandela effect. Everyone knows Star Wars, right? I mean, Star Wars is like fucking the biggest film of all time, pretty much. So when you think of
Yep.
Star Wars, C3PO, is he all gold?
I know it. I saw this example. He has a silver
Well.
leg.
Yep.
Well, okay.
Judging from the example that I saw,
I don't know if you guys read it or not, but yeah, no, he's got a silver leg, but you never think about that. Before we
yeah,
told
no.
I guarantee you thought he was all gold.
No, you're absolutely right about that. When I saw that example, I actually was kind of shocked. Like he's
Yeah,
fucking
he's
gold.
all gold.
Right? I mean,
Doesn't
we're
that mean
all huge
silver?
Star Wars fans. Like, you just think about it, like, fuck. Like, now I got to go back and watch this movie to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's silver.
While we're talking about Star Wars, I got an example from Star Wars too. Luke, I am your father. Obviously, never happened.
Yeah.
It didn't.
It's no, I am your father. So
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Well, he says
That
it
one's kinda
differently,
sketch.
doesn't he? Or does he just
He
not
says
say
no,
Luke?
I am your father. He doesn't say Luke.
Oh,
He
okay,
says,
so
"No,
yeah,
I
it's
am
not
your father."
Luke, I am your father. It's just, I am your father.
Yeah.
No!
He pretty much puts a
That's-
semicolon on the end of the sentence and just says, "I am your father." So
fuck.
Well,
I don't
let's
know. That
let's
one was
keep
kinda
listing
weird.
off some examples here. Now, I haven't heard any of these examples, so maybe this should make it a little bit more interesting. So I don't know the answers to them.
yeah.
I mean, if we can go to
Alright.
as far as to say like this is similar in the way of the Matrix. It's the simulation.
Blue pill or the red pill.
Red pill.
There you go.
I'm already red pilled, boys.
All right, well let's hear some examples.
All right. Jif. Jif.
Jif
Normally
peanut butter.
people remember it with Jif peanut butter. Normally people with Jiff, when in reality it's JIF. If I had a spooky sound effect, I'd put it in right now,
Bum
but I
bum
don't.
bum.
I saw one where people thought it was Jiffy. Jiffy peanut
Oh
butter.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I'm fucking retarded. Yeah, no, Jiffy.
Jiffy peanut butter.
People called it Jiffy.
Reality, it's
Jiffy.
Jif. Wow, if you're gonna get an example, Colin, maybe you should get it right.
Apparently there's also
You're kind of fucking it up.
At least you can correct me.
apparently there's also
Yeah, because I remember that
there's
one.
also one where Henry VIII supposedly was in a portrait holding a turkey leg.
Mm-hmm. I know this
Wait,
one.
what's the Mandela effect on that
Apparently people thought that there's some painting of Henry VIII and they think he's holding a turkey leg, but I guess he doesn't. But they say he does. I've never seen the painting, but they swear up and down he's got a turkey leg in his hand.
one? Holding a turkey leg. Yeah, interesting. All right, well, I got one. So, Oscar Mayer wieners. Oscar Mayer has his way of B-O-L-O-G-N-A. We all know it, right?
Yep.
So, Oscar Mayer. How do you spell Meyer?
With letters.
Well, yeah.
M-E-Y-E-R.
Meyer. Okay. It's not. It's Mayer.
Mind
What?
fucked.
Dun dun dun.
Oscar Oscar Mayer. More like it. Oscar
By
Mayer.
the way, if you haven't been able to tell by now, listeners, we're getting into the October month. All right, we're getting kind of spooky on the show. That's why we're doing these. We forgot to mention that.
Well, I didn't think
But yeah,
this
we're-
was supposed to be a spooky one. I thought next week was supposed to be spooky.
Well,
I just
I
wanted
guess
to do this one.
it's like a different kind of spooky. It's like more
Mind
psychological.
fucking.
Yeah.
Mind fucked.
Ouch. Yeah, it's something difficult to wrap your head totally around because it's such a complex theory and a lot goes into it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear some more examples. I'm loving this.
Let's see what we got. The death of Billy Graham.
Who
Apparently,
the fuck is Billy Graham?
that's a good question. But I'm reading off this example. Apparently they thought Billy Graham died and he didn't. Let me see what else is there. Oh, and apparently a lot of people swore up and down there's 52 states, which I think they're just stupid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that one too. I don't
think
know
they're
about
just
that.
really stupid. Apparently the whole
Yeah, that's just America.
yeah, they're just all stupid anyway.
How many states are there? 52.
If somebody told me there's 52 states, I've seen a bunch of videos of people
Yeah,
saying that. It just blows my mind.
There's 53, you dumbasses.
Stupid fucks.
There, I have a wooden spoon.
Oh. Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh my god.
All right, so I
Okay.
got some more here. Monopoly Man. We all know Monopoly Man, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So you usually think of him with holding a penny bag, the fucking bag of the money in his hand, and a monocle, right?
Yep.
One of those things is wrong, judging from previous experience.
Well, okay, yeah, but that's what you think of him, with a money bag and a monocle. He does not have a monocle.
I was about to say, I'm guessing he doesn't have a monocle.
Does
No,
not have
I
a
think
monocle.
they're getting that guy mixed up with the peanut guy.
The peanut guy, yeah, I'm pretty sure the peanut guy has a monocle. Unless he doesn't. You wanna
Okay,
look
we
that
gotta
real
look
quick?
this up right now.
Because that could be a Mandela Effect. I'm pretty sure he has a fucking... Wait,
I'm pretty sure he does.
I got a fucking jar of peanuts right here.
Crazy fun fact about me: I have the Monopoly Man tattooed on my shoulder.
All right,
Oh, really?
Peanut Man has a monocle. Wait, if you have
He
the
does.
Monopoly Man on your shoulder, does he have a monocle?
He doesn't.
Okay.
Oh, so he knew.
I'm looking at one. It says apparently it's not Sex in the City. It was Sex and the City. Not that I ever watched that, but
Yeah. No. I remember that title. I always remember it being Sex and the City.
I always thought it
But
was
maybe
Sex
that's
and the
because I'm
City.
brainwashed. Who knows?
All right, ready? Pikachu. Y'all remember Pikachu?
Pikachu!
Pikachu!
I'm looking at the same one you're looking
So
at.
oh, probably. his tail.
Yes.
It's black stripe at the end,
I
right?
never saw that. I always remember the straight yellow with a little brown at the beginning.
You don't like the black
can't
ears and the
remember.
fucking
The black ears, yes, but not the black tail.
Well, yeah, he's got like. Okay, well, I always thought he had a black little spot in the tail. Well, it turns out it's all yellow. I got one of my coworkers with that
Damn.
one.
Oh.
The Mona Lisa. A lot of people, you think of the Mona Lisa, it's just like a dull painting. Well, not really, but her facial expression.
What about it?
A lot of people think that it's just, plain, right? It's just like she's just sitting there getting a thing drawn of her. Well, apparently she's got a clear, obvious smirk. So, one of the things is people remember it being no expression, and then apparently when you look at the picture, I'm looking at it right now, she does have a smirk. So, interesting.
Boys,
Interesting.
what do you think? Did Curious George have a tail?
I've already seen this one. Colin,
Curious George.
the monkey with the banana.
I have not seen this example, but I would say that he does have a
He
tail.
does not have a tail.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of weird. A monkey with no tail, so they depict an entire fucking children's kid story with a monkey with no tail.
What if it's not a monkey? What if it's them being racist?
Yeah, I was about to say
Oh,
that might
God.
be some
Oh,
like
God. Okay,
subliminal
moving on to the
racism.
next example before we start getting into that. All right, so here's a popular one. We Are the Champions. The song, everyone, it's a common song.
Yeah.
So when you're thinking, we are the champions of the world, do they actually say of the world?
Let me think here. 'Cause we are the champion. Oh, I probably can't sing that because it's copywritten. But
The
yes,
world.
of the world. Does he say of the world? We are the of the world. I think so. I don't know.
Doesn't, though. It's not in
Really?
there. In the original of We Are the Champions, does not say of the world.
I just
Oh my gosh! What? No, that's actually blowing my
I
mind.
just found another one that blew my mind because this is something I learned today. Fruit Loops is spelled F-R-O-O-T. What the fuck? Since when?
Yep.
What?
Yep. Fruit Loops. That was actually one of my favorite examples. Because it's the
What?
two Fruit Loops in the fucking in fruit, so it's F-R-O-O-T, not fucking fruit.
I thought the little O's were in the loops, not the fruit. I don't know. I'm wrong, obviously.
Well, they're in both, though. I think they're in loops and fruit. I don't know. We'll go to the store and fucking buy a box of Fruit Loops.
I fuck with Fruit Loops.
We'll find out real quick. All right, Kit Kat.
Oh, I am on the same article as you
Yeah.
guys.
Well, maybe I pulled up a different one after we, but I mean, most of the examples are kind of the same. A lot of the examples.
either
are
way.
all- there's
Either way.
a lot out there.
These are the
but
popular
the
examples.
most common
yeah.
ones. Kit
Yeah.
Kat. Does it have a dash? Kit Kat does not have a dash in the middle.
I don't know that I ever really even thought about that one.
Yeah. I'm looking at Kit Kat right now. I can see how people can misremember it being because like that T, that small T, it only has the hash on one side. So if you look at it like at an angle, it does look like a dash. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
That's how I would rationalize it.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's a bunch of weird ones. You guys got any other crazy ones?
Everyone's seen Forrest Gump, right?
Yeah, I was about to bring this one up. This one's kind of stupid.
Well, I don't think so, because I mean, you say this quite a lot. At least in my life, I've said quite a lot in my life. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know
Yes.
what you're gonna get. That's not right.
Nope.
It's not right. Life was like a box of chocolate.
No. No, people think that its life was like a box of chocolates.
No, he actually
think
said
that's what it
life was like a box of chocolates, but everyone says it as life is like a box of chocolates.
Mmm.
I'm looking at it right now.
I don't know about that one. I'm pulling up the video right now. Here we go. Copywritten, so I'm muting my mic.
Did you guys know whiteout is spelled W-I-T-E out?
WIT.
Yep, it's not whiteout. It's whiteout without the H.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
This seems like the Mandela Effect, if anything, just a bunch of dumbasses overlooking details like ourselves. Colin's over there doing film review.
Yeah, no, sorry, I couldn't look at it because I'd have to unplug my mic. But I'm almost certain that he says, "Life is like a box of chocolates," because that's how. I mean, that's how I've said it. If its life was like a box of chocolates, James, you will have blown my mind. But I don't think it is.
Its life was like a box of chocolates. Apparently. Well, I mean, go watch. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. Go watch the movie.
I tried. No, like you literally type it into YouTube and the clip's there. But I tried to do it and I couldn't listen to it.
Well, viewers, let us
So-
know. Well, I'll watch it later. But
Yeah, let
supposedly
us
that's
know
it.
if James blew my mind or if James is a stupid dumbass proved by Colin. Just let us know in the comments.
All right, a couple more here. Is it the Flintstones or Flint Stones?
The Flintstones.
It's the Flintstones.
Flint
Yeah, it's Flint.
Stones. I always thought it was the Flintstones.
Yeah, it's got to be the Flintstones.
Flintstones. It's the Flintstones. Oh, also, there's one. This one's a little bit different. It's about Sri Lanka. The location of Sri Lanka. I mean, I didn't realize this until I'm looking at this now, but I always thought Sri Lanka was like somewhere west, somewhere west of Africa or west of India, somewhere between there and Africa. That's where I thought Sri Lanka was. Apparently, it's on the southeastern point of India.
Who the fuck cares where Sri Lanka is?
Dude, it's a fucking example.
I'm just
Like you
fucking
look
with
at a map and like you look at the map and it's like what?
All right,
Kinda
I got
confusing.
one more
Nobody
really good
knows.
one. Then you guys, I'm done after that, and then you guys can give me a couple more. But E.T. So E.T.
E.T.
phone home,
He phoned home.
right? So that's the line, right?
Yeah, he did.
E.T. phone home.
E.T. phone home.
That's not right.
Yeah.
E.T. home phone is what this is saying.
No.
Fuck out of here.
No. E.T. home
I
phone.
find that one hard to believe too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to
No.
watch the movie on that one.
I'm calling
Yeah,
bullshit.
we need to see some proof.
That's what it says. Actually says E.T. home phone.
Oh, here's another one that I'm sure you guys are politically know about this. The Tank Man Mandela Effect. You know about the Tank Man in over in I think it was China or wherever those communists were, where they took the dude.
Yeah,
Apparently, that
I think it was in Thailand.
it says a lot of people claim that they were very sure the Tank Man and I can't even say this square was run over by the tank, but the actual fact is that he was not. This is just the Mandela Effect.
Huh.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, I saw that example and I couldn't remember. Obviously, I couldn't remember, but I couldn't like I've never seen anything about him getting run over or anything. So, but yeah, that's actually a good example.
I think we had a lot of really good examples, and I think we're definitely gonna have to look up the E.T. and Forrest
E.T.
Gump.
and Forrest Gump. Yep.
We'll have those answers for you next podcast for sure.
Yeah, we'll have corrections if we missed any so far.
Right.
But I am so certain that it is life is like a box of chocolates.
Supposedly it
You
was.
never gonna know what you get.
I think it was too.
Something like that.
And
I
I
don't
think E.T. did phone home.
Yeah. No, E.T. definitely phoned home. Like that one.
He
pissed me
home
off.
phoned.
He did not home phone. Get the fuck out of
He
here.
home phone. He's got a home phone.
E.T. home phone.
No one's got home
No.
phones anymore, but E.T.'s got a home phone.
This guy's will light up dildo finger. E.T. phone home.
Home
Yep.
phone.
I will never, even if it's right, I will never ever say it like that.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
no.
can't. I mean, you can't. So, I mean, anybody got any more examples? Because then we can talk about why this shit happens.
How?
The best that we can explain
Uh,
it, right?
I got one more example. It's not a very good one though. Martin Luther King. A lot of people say that they remember him dying from like a handgun at close range or a bomb. But in reality, he was shot with a rifle across the street.
Damn.
To be honest, no, I don't believe this one.
Speaking of getting shot, how many people were in JFK's car when he got killed?
4?
4.
It's actually 6, boys.
What?
6 were in the car.
Well, they were sitting on the back, weren't they?
Nope, it's a
Was there really
6-seater.
4?
It's a 6-seater.
What?
Yep. I thought it was 4 too until just here recently.
God damn.
Okay. Okay, that one. That's a spooky
That
one.
one got me.
Yeah. Damn, what?
Shit.
I remember it being a long car, but I never remember seeing 6 people in there.
Yep, I'm sitting here looking at the photo right now. There's
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 5 at the end of it
Really?
because one of them was splattered all over. But
Yeah.
Damn, savage.
We could say like 5.9.
yeah, one's head didn't make it to the other end of that ride.
5 went in, or
No,
6 went in, 5 went out.
Oh,
While we're talking about JFK, before we get into this, boys, we need to do something on JFK because
magic bullet.
Put it on the
I
list.
don't believe in the magic bullet, but I definitely believe in multiple shooters, multiple angles.
The FBI did it.
I believe it was an inside job. Yeah, definitely.
Put it on the list.
Like-
We'll do it.
Yeah. That's coming down the list for you boys, so stay tuned.
You guys never add anything to the list. We have it on the docs. It takes 3 seconds to add it.
I know I'm so lazy. I think
Okay,
of
well,
something
I
brilliant and
literally
forget.
just came up with that idea. Actually, I think we were talking about it earlier. Either way.
All right. Well, so
That's neither here nor there.
let's start wrapping this up. We're gonna make this kind of a short episode today.
James, you had some signs you had to give before we ended.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We're
Uh.
gonna wrap it up. We're gonna finish it off here because I want to talk about why this happens. So, there's a lot of reasons to sum it up before I even get into this little fucking sheet of paper I have here. It kind of sums up is our brains aren't fucking recording devices by any means. They're not, you take a camera, fucking you take a video, and it doesn't lie. Human brains
Right, dude.
lie so fucking much. Your eyes lie, your fucking ears lie. Like, your brain constantly fucking lies to you. It's ridiculous. It's just, I mean, we're all so alike that collectively we all kind of remember things differently, and then
Okay.
once one person remembers something, other people start following the pack, and then once you tell that lie so many times, eventually it becomes the truth.
The snowball effect.
Well, before you go start hating on the brain, okay, it's not all the brain's fault.
What's the
When you're talking about like, I don't know exactly what theory you're getting to, but this is just coming from me. When I think of like your senses lying to you, vision, touch, hearing, all that shit. When your senses lie to you, I feel like that's more of like your nervous system can't fully interpret everything that's around you perfectly. So obviously, like what you said, the brain is not a camera. It's a piece of meatloaf. I mean, it's got meatloaf texture, according to some videos that I've watched. So
Yummy, it sounds good.
It's a flash
So,
drive.
I mean, according to psychologists that kind of try to explain this, they basically say that mistakenly recalling events or experiences that had not occurred, or distortions of existing memories, basically any false memory is relatively common in any human at all. So apparently, misremembering things is very, very common when it comes to the psychological nature of our brains.
Well, they did some tests I saw where they told somebody, like a family member told somebody that something had happened and that had actually not happened, and the person that they were telling this to actually made up more details that they hadn't even told them to go actually believing that the story had happened, but in reality, didn't happen at all.
Yeah,
Wow.
it happens. It definitely happens. People are not as flawless as they think they are. Our brains misremember a lot of fucking things, and then as you remember a story as time goes on, you lose more and more details, and then more and more false details start popping up. Eventually, this whole story gets created into an entire fucking false.
I don't know. I'd say we're flawless if you're on the Simply Uncensored podcast. Those guys are flawless. They're real great guys. Whew.
always give you the best, most honest, non-biased opinions that are ever have been created. Totally original ideas.
Unfallible
coming from
people.
us.
Just
Okay, mister, his mom called him racist this morning.
we should have a segment
Wow.
on where we break down the math equation of is Colin racist.
Yeah, we
An
should,
entire
because
episode on it.
Yep.
I know in my heart of hearts the true answer.
Well, don't tell him because that's it.
I know. I'm not gonna tell him. We gotta go through the equation somehow.
gotta go
we gotta
through an
form an
equation.
equation. Okay. Like a mathematical, scientific way to prove whether someone is racist or not. Then I'll believe it.
I wonder if we could come up with that. I mean, I guess we could.
I mean, I'm sure some liberal out there somewhere already has.
You guys can't see it, but for some reason, James just got up and took all his clothes off. What?
Oh my.
Wait, what did James do?
I don't know.
Did you record it? I don't have the video.
I didn't get it either.
Me getting naked. You guys want to see a show?
Yes.
That's cool.
All right,
Subscribe to
so-
our premium listeners to see James.
That's a
strip
premium
for you.
Snapchat feature right
Yeah.
there.
10 inches.
Damn.
That's all the explanation you need.
Anyways,
I should
All right, so
dunks in the
I got
water.
one more thing on the Mandela Effect that I did some research on. So basically, there was a study done. It's called the shit. I can't even pronounce this fucking shit. So excuse me for mispronouncing this. Dees, Roediger, and McDermott. Fucking whatever. Okay. Who cares about the name?
paradigm. There you go.
Who gives a shit about the fucking name? Okay, so
Dies
basically,
Rognier and
McDermott.
Dermot paradigm. Okay,
That's
just
McDermott.
try and sound it out and Google it for yourself.
I'm not even gonna try. You guys have at it.
So
Anyways,
basically,
James, go ahead.
this is what the test is. I had to watch this video like 10 fucking times to figure it out. So what they do is they take a list, and this list has 15 words. All 15 words are like a category of a certain keyword. I mean, there's some other, couple of words that are thrown in that have nothing to do with this keyword. This keyword is not listed, so the participants don't know the keyword. But the words are, products, so they relate to it. So basically what the study is they have them recall as many of the 15 words as they can, and if the participant remembers the keyword that was not listed, that is basically known as a lapse. And what's the word they used here? Lapse in. Sorry, I'm looking for it. Indicated. Basic mistake in their memory process is the way they put it. And
Okay.
so they used this test, and this was actually quite common that people have these mistakes in their memory. If you were to do it yourself, if you were to have this test, you'd probably fail. So it just shows how much our memories actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Deceive us. There you go.
How much they change over time or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know.
Change over time. That's a good one too. So our memories are not perfect, and I think this best describes why the Mandela Effect happens. We're all just remembering things wrong.
Except us. We're perfect.
See, well, is there something wrong with us, or is there something wrong with the government? That's the real question we need to ask.
It's whatever they.
Oh God.
It's the shit they put in the air. Those chemtrails. The shit they put in the
Yep.
water.
It's literally all their fault.
Of course.
We're
it
not
is.
misremembering it to us. They're doing something.
They're
some form of
indoctrinating
trickery.
us.
Yep.
I believe
Fuckers.
it.
No.
Fuck the government. We're gonna have a podcast on the government. How the government's a fucking. We get the FBI knocking on our door so goddamn quick.
Dude, if you pick a topic, I mean, there are so many topics over history why the U.S. government is terrible. They are not good people.
I
mean,
watched a
the people
documentary
in
on
government
Hitler
are
the other
usually
day.
good people. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I
I
did.
heard Hitler and I'm
For
listening.
people that doesn't know, Hitler is James is a hero. So
Dude,
I am,
Jess, you
I
might not
am
know
Hitler.
this. You might not know this, Jess, but I've been over like inside James's room. Dude, it's like posters and he's just got like copies of Mein Kampf just like translated into all these different languages. It's kind of scary.
I mean, they don't get to see the swastika tattoo that we can see right now, but we won't get into that.
I have all his speeches on VHS.
Nice. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's so bad and there's nothing really bad about,
If you say
wanting
Hitler's-
to learn about Hitler. No, I'm not saying like loving Hitler. Like you got something wrong if you like are a fanboy. But if you just like want to learn about him and like learn all the shit he did, there's nothing wrong with that. But apparently, even in Germany itself, you can't even say the H word.
Mandela Effect, Hitler didn't actually die. JK, it's not actually a
Mandela Effect. Hitler did nothing wrong.
He just didn't actually die.
No, that's a
Yeah,
documentary.
he's
that I
literally
watched,
still
dude.
alive today, guys.
No, if you look it up, he was like fucking 30 or 40 when it first fucking happened. He'd be dead long ago. He is definitely not
No,
still
yeah, he
alive.
died. Boys, I don't know if you guys, while we're on this subject, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but when Trump released classified documents on the JFK assassination, nothing really big came from that, but he did slip in a tiny picture of your boy in somewhere in South America. I don't remember the exact country. After the war.
Who, of Hitler?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I want to see
think-
that.
Yeah.
I think Hitler would be long dead because,
Yeah.
for one, he was like a crackhead, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Hitler's
No.
dead by now, but yeah.
It was, I wouldn't have believed it, but it was literally on, like, I forget the website. It was like CIA.gov or some, I don't know, something like, it wasn't that, but it was something like that. It was a .gov. I'll find it and send it to you boys, but if you're listening to this right now, look it up. Hitler survived the war. It's not a conspiracy theory anymore. It's literally like they published it.
It's confirmed.
The U.S. government published it.
Bum, bum, bum. All right. Any last thoughts on the Mandela Effect, boys?
I got one. This is not a Mandela effect, but I do believe taxation is theft.
And there it is.
There we go. Taxation. Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
It is. All right. So next week we are doing Salem witch trials. A little spoiler
That's
alert
when
for
it's
you
gonna
guys.
get spooky.
So yeah, we're getting into the Halloween theme. I don't know if we're gonna do a Halloween theme after Halloween. Probably not, because
Probably not.
Halloween's over. So next week we're trying to get a little spooky on you for the holidays. Means we'll probably try to do a Christmas special.
Oh.
Ooh, about why Jesus isn't real.
Oh, that actually I like that. I really
James
like
would love that episode.
that. Religion. I would love to just fuck on religion.
Fuck on religion. There we go. You heard it from James here first.
All right, boys. Well, I'm about to head to the casino. So any last words before we all head off here?
Visit the website.
Oh yes, simplyuncensored.com. I put a lot of work on that. Kinda.
Yeah, put it.
Took
Just
me like 2 hours.
look into look into our shit. Okay, we're coming at you. We're coming at you hard. All right.
Yeah, we're making.
Also, boys, I think we got to do a proper Halloween special.
What, like on Halloween?
Yeah.
Of like the
Get
best scary
wasted?
movies, maybe? Live stream?
Oh, I love scary movies. I don't know, something. We'll talk about it off air so we don't give it away, but expect maybe some type of formal. Well, not formal. You know, just
Informal
a true
live
Halloween.
event. Okay.
Halloween. Yeah. Live event. Yeah, come see us. No.
All right. Anybody that has
someday.
listened this far, if you give us feedback, I will personally give you a blowjob. Just throwing that out there.
Oh.
Well,
If he doesn't hold you to that, I will send you his address. So there you go.
Colin, get on your burner.
There we go. No, I don't have a burner.
Wink, wink.
That's a lie.
No.
All right,
No,
boys.
anyways,
We will see you next week. It's been a fun episode. I like this one.
yeah, it's been a fun one. Thanks for listening. Seriously, leave some feedback. We want to hear from you.
Yeah, no, we need to get better, and we want to hear your guys' opinions because we're doing this for you.
It's all for you guys.
Somewhat. I mean,
And for us, too. I mean, this is kind of fun.
like yeah, it is mostly for us, but we
Yeah.
also do it for you.
We also do it for you. You guys are a second afterthought. No, I'm just kidding. Love you.
Shh, don't tell them that.
All right.
All right,
Let's
peace,
close
boys.
it off, boys.
Peace, love, and
Peace.
apple grease.